matchup is incredibly strong because there's not many matchups that can kind of really contest Pikachu and kind of if Pikachu wants to play a very specific way where granted, TXU is a more we talked about this recipe, but if they wanted to do T-Joe camping, there's not a ton of wide swath of the characters that can really do against that because the jump potential is so strong there. You just follow up behind and get the grabs and whatnot. And there's not many high level Pikachu's really out there. There's not many.
There's it's high, and that's kind of it. It's like Esam and Shiny Mark. Those are the two that are really been carrying the Pikachu meta, and especially Esam is much more of a campy Pikachu.
Yeah.
You see the double T-Jolts a lot. The double T-Jolt setups are really, really scary just because, again, that's a super good way to approach. It's all right, I need to approach in this type of matchup. All right, double T-Jolt, run in, try and see what I can do.
Yep, forward. Super.
I think the camera might be a little bugged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you, are we on camera? Can they hear us?
They can hear you.
I was gonna say it looks like
bugging out.
Ooh,
that's an unplug and plug it back in.
Yeah, we're doing the
there's a game started.
The weird.
Okay.
We're doing the weird movies now. We're doing I don't know. We're invisible. John Cena, you can't see me.
Looks like we are getting into the next game, and it is actually Fisher Stockton. So if we wanna.
Yep. Turn off studio mode and switch it.
Oh. Cool. There we go. That's okay. Even though they can't see our cameras, they can still hear us. So, yeah, Stockton and Fisher coming in. Moxie actually leading this game, and it is an Incineroar from Stockton.
Acorn.
Yeah, so Stockton, I know, they didn't necessarily use the Incineroar the first time they were on stream against Fisher, but using the Incineroar here, he's actually done a really good job this entire tournament, just taking stocks with that heavy character.
Oh, that's good. You can't regrab. I've seen so many regrabs today, and it's just you're going to get punished by these characters. We saw a lot of punishes from Little Mac. Wolf is going to be another one of those characters that's going to tear you apart if you decide to get a regrab.
Oh, but the really nice read with the up smash there, able to take that first stock against Moxie. I mean, that's just what Incineroar kind of does. It's what really nice. Heavy characters are always really good in crew battles in general. They're hard to kill, but they're also they can throw out random reads, random moves, and they get this kill. But Moxie doing a good job juggling, actually getting to 106% before taking any percent herself. Now trying to go off and ledge grab or ledge guard.
Yeah,
and she's going to get it.
Yeah, a little too far away on that. I don't know if they could have snuck in a little closer to ledge and actually, avoided the F tilt altogether. Probably not. That move is Wolf F tilt is so active and it's so strong and covers so much of that ledge.
It's really good, and honestly, Moxie turning this on already now 84% on the Incineroar, looking for that spot dodge, the read, not able to get it. Instead, Incineroar looking for that spot dodge, just trying to get back to ledge now.
Yeah, gonna recover high with that side B. Avoid ledge interactions altogether against Incineroar. Acorn looking mighty tough at that last percent, 102, and we're going to get the read on the roll in, and the back air is going to take it.
Yeah, really nice job. Able to keep that second stock there. So taking the Incineroar down 3-1 for Fisher. Really nice start for them.
I feel like Incineroar has some potential in that matchup. Of course, not with mobility, but I do think that contesting Wolf with things like fair or using revenge in certain situations can be effective, but Wolf also has an incredibly strong grab game, and you take that risk every single time you want to use revenge.
Right.
You can revenge laser.
And again, the Incineroar is the big thing there is using that command grab is really important and trying to condition them to make you you have to be the one that's changing up your gameplay with the Incineroar. But you also have to be able to go for those big reads with the command grab, with the side B. That's one of the strongest moves with Incineroar. I know, when I played Incineroar at the same time, I'll just kind of spam that ability. That ability is so good. You're not really able to shield it, not really able to react to it. But a good player, what they're going to do is they're either going to make sure, okay, if you're going to keep spamming this, I'm going to space this really well and then approach over it. And you saw that Acorn on the Incineroar here, they ended up doing that a lot for the first stock. And then we didn't really see the side B come out for any of the others.
Yeah. Now, leading into this with Wolf, considering Stockton's lineup,
Min.
yeah, probably. Because, that's what I was thinking. It's just enough to outrange Laser in some ways, but I feel we're gonna see Piranha Plant. Oh, I was gonna be. I was gonna,
Okay, I'm down. I'm down.
oh, we are gonna see. Are we?
Come on.
Come on, give me it.
I
Yeah.
love Piranha Plant. Spirit main.
It doesn't look like
Spirit.
If Piranha Plant was a little bit better, I would switch to Piranha Plant. That character's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, I always talk about it before. I feel like Piranha Plant is this weird, like, lost child of Smash. It's
Yeah.
just like.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah,
Everyone talks about the Piranha Plant reveal being bad. One of my favorites.
dude, it was so shocking. You didn't think you thought it was an assist trophy or
Yep.
something.
And then roll, spot dodge, forward smash, Piranha Plant. So good. Just in that instance, like not even doing any of the specials or anything. It's like, okay, no, we got this big assist trophy. No. Roll, spot dodge, forward smash.
I'm gonna have the Frisco go.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
just gonna try to work on the cameras.
Yeah, no problem. We're good.
They still hear us though, so we
Yeah.
just have no camera. It's fine.
You can't see us. Okay, yeah, but it's fine. It's good. We're good.
We are gonna get this
Yoshi. So this is going to be Nemo.
Nemo coming out for Stockton. Yeah, on the Yoshi, didn't doing a really good job for most of the series. Yoshi's again another one of those characters where Incin, Yoshi, two really heavy characters, two really good characters in these types of matchups, two really good crew battle matchup characters. So again, I expect him to take a bunch of stocks, or at least try to take one, try and get a gimp on one of these stocks, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, and I do think. I mean, general approach for Yoshi is going to be generally tough. Laser will be a big factor in this, I think, especially when it's on the ground. Though, hopping over Laser, Yoshi does have really great airspeed, but then you can always contest with Bear out of goal. And Wolf is just very good at doing it all, especially against a character like Yoshi, I feel like.
One of the big things that you have to look out for in Yoshi. That upbeat as a distraction.
Yeah.
You don't want the upbeat to hit. You want the upbeat to go for a panic option.
Yeah.
Force your opponent into a panic option.
You generally want to influence it with, do you want them to jump here? Do you want them to stay in shield? To like kind of slow down the pace in certain ways. Way farther from him in order to kind of make that effective, trait. And reading the tech roll out with the back air.
Yeah.
Taking another stock, looking really tough for Yoshi right now. Nemo has to kind of change it up right now. Maybe I don't know.
No, really nice grab there on Moxie, starting at the chain, but not able to necessarily follow it up. At 105%, this is the Yoshi's chance to look to take a stock if they can to keep stock and competitive in this match.
Yeah, it's like I guess go for like a drag down bear, something like that. I was expecting a back throw out of that. Kind of opting some quick panic options. I guess we're going to throw them back onto stage.
Yeah, again, I think the Yoshi is going for a gimp option, and it's like in these types of situations, you want a big read, right? You're at 100%. You're trying to end up seeing what can I get in that matchup, and not able to get it. And again, Moxie keeping that second stock of still and able to 3-stock the Yoshi.
Always be catching jumps, back air, back air, back air.
Yep.
So many kills have just come.
It's currently 8-3.
Yep, exactly.
Stockton with 3, Fisher with 8.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang, we got camera back at
Looks good.
Yeah.
Glad we're back.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Yo.
Min.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I do think that is generally the answer at this point. I do feel like you need to be careful because Laser's not going to interact with arms, but at the same time, arms are so quick; they go so far.
You're forcing the wolf to play your game because, like you said, you aren't necessarily able to laser. You can end up having the landing laser, which a lot of the wolves will end up doing when they're against the min. They'll come in at the 45 with the landing laser, get that first hitbox, get the second hitbox of the actual laser itself. So pushing them off, trying to rack up percentages that way. But honestly, the min-min's going to be able. You need to take a stock in this situation. Actually,
recovering with Molf too might be a little bit of a nightmare in some ways. Mm-hmm. If you are not able, like, because they can hit low, and you can decide, okay, maybe I'll jump here and I'll recover with up B at an horizontal way. Because if you recover with side B at that angle, you're gonna like I don't know. And it's like if you decide to recover high, they may choose to just laser up, and then you're toast. So Wolf has to really focus on keeping stage control at all times, playing neutral impeccably, and making sure that Min Min is going to be going to be the one off stage situation. You can't afford to be off stage.
You were talking all about Min Min, and maybe it's going to be the Sonic.
Kirby.
Oh,
Kirby.
I keep forgetting
Kirby.
Sacred Heart had the Kirby.
Oh, you sorry.
Sacred Heart had the Kirby. It's a long day. Long day.
I don't care. Kirby.
Mewtwo. So this is actually the secondary for the Min Min player. Is the Mewtwo, if I remember. Or no, Min Min's Nickel.
Nicholas, this is one.
So is this?
This is that one guy.
That one guy.
Yeah. Noah's in.
One guy plays Mewtwo, and Inkling is the other one that I've seen from them. So yeah, honestly, bringing in the Mewtwo here, giving them some experience. Moxie though did warm up against Ray. Just gonna put that out there. So Ray being the player from Fisher that plays Mewtwo. So we'll have to see where they end up getting in this matchup.
Fair up airs? Oh, wow!
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, that was such a
warm up matter.
They really do.
So really nicely done on Moxie, able to get that first stock from that one guy.
I wonder if the floatiness of Mewtwo had something to do with that.
Oh, yeah.
How that was confirmed so well.
Mewtwo doesn't necessarily get away from any of, like, Wolf has a lot of true combos, but has even more against Mewtwo just because of the floatiness of the character, as well as the tail. Like, catching tail is really big. I don't necessarily like this pick from Stockton. It might be just trying to give Mewtwo even more, playtime in this type of situation. But honestly, like, Mewtwo into the Wolf is going to have way more opportunities to give the character.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's got to be, just like players have a little bit of time, it has to be. A lot of these Mewtwo players do like to do these aggressive options from ledge, so we still kind of saw that there. You get enough time to get
You can cancel. You can like neutral get up and down B as Wolf and get the shine.
How quickly?
Easily. Like it's cancelable.
Wow.
Quite quickly. Yeah.
I barely saw the reflector come out. That was so crazy. Wow.
You neutral get up and then you can instantly input the down B and it comes out instantaneously. But getting that sock back, bringing Fisher down to 7.
That's the turn they needed.
Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah.
Really nicely done. Moxie, was at 100 and something %, but Mewtwo now looking at 86%, trying to get in here, seeing what they can do.
Dash attack on Mewtwo is so unfortunate. You get so punished for that, even though it's otherwise it'd be a really great dash attack.
Yeah, but was looking for kind of like the short hop there, not able to get it, able to actually get the up smash out of shield.
Did they look shield or was that shield poke?
I thought it was out of field, but no, I'm not sure. Forward tilt coming out from Moxie, just doing a really good job in edge guarding this Mewtwo here. Mewtwo able to get up with the attack it up, but still 150%.
Yeah, the aggression from ledge, it's not going to work out in some of these situations. Reading the roll back in, just throwing a lot of these options out. F tilt is going to get punished. Oh, and fast falling a little too quick.
Was trying to fast fall, snap to ledge. Yeah. So this way here, they had a lot more protection. Went too far. Panic option up B, and unfortunately, Stockton goes down here 7-0 to Fisher.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I'm trying to be neutral.
Yeah.
Trying to be neutral.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. I fail about the majority of the time, so it's totally fine. I totally understand.
I shoutcast our sports matches.
Yeah.
Bad in 2K. Very biased.
Yeah,
very biased.
Listen, I tried. Like,
look, you got to be in the pit for your bros.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
when you did that, you disappeared from the background as well.
Yeah.
So it's like you fell into the void.
I notice I've been, when I get too far back.
Honestly, that my look breaks the brain. Just because you got that shadow between you guys.
Yeah. That's fine. Either way works. So going at the bracket reset at the stock reset right now.
Yep. Game reset. Game two.
Game two. Jeez. I mean, I would probably if you're expecting Moxie come out first. Just
where was the Min Min?
No, where was the Min Min?
Where was the Min Min? He was cooking. He literally went into game number 2, cooked. He's now, but maybe. All right, we're gonna
7-0 by the end.
coaching Stockton. Nicholas had the entire match to watch. We saw what happened when he watched, or when he played game number 1, watched the rest of the matchup against Sacred Heart, played in game number 2, was able to take 7. Maybe he comes out here, does really well against Moxie.
Yeah. Kazuya. Dude, I haven't seen a Kazuya yet. I would like to see Kazuya. No, we're going Incineroar off the start again.
I like it.
Yeah,
Incineroar did well.
Yeah, it didn't do bad. It's just you definitely need to kind of approach this in a very different manner.
Incineroar took took one of the 2 stocks in that last game.
Yeah.
So you're able to kind of get this. When Stockton Fisher played the second time, the Incineroar took 2 stocks from G3, just in general. So, able to get, Incineroar is that crazy character, and Acorn looks really, really clean on it.
Yeah. I would... Doing a lot of jumps. Oh, I thought that was going to shield break. The 3 hits from Valeria can shield break if you stay in it long enough, but able to roll out from that. Ooh. Firming from tech situation on the platform. It's fair. That's like the same thing we saw with Mewtwo a little while ago, just slightly different. That a little bit different, but it was the same general concept. Killing so early.
Really nicely done, and to actually, I'm going to try and keep this short. The Incineroar kept going in with the spin in the lariat, which actually put him in more end lag, which allowed Moxie to get that. What Moxie was expecting is that the Incineroar goes in and was shuffling with it, but instead she actually loses that stock against SD.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the ledge regrab from Incineroar and kind of falling through. Very unfortunate coming out of Moxie. Gonna be able to spot dodge that last hit. Not able to F smacks the lack of tech while going to F tilt that, and that's
Oh, and he misses the ledge there. Interesting matchups. I mean, it's been a long day.
I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, that's no way they're getting back. I was like, oh, maybe they'll get the spike.
It looked good. Yeah, it looked like they possibly even got the spike. It looked good that they were actually potentially coming back, but unfortunately, the Incineroar are not able to come back. If they are able to bring this into an even matchup, though, that will be really important for them. Already at a nice percentage lead on this stock.
Reading the DI out and kind of just running up to get that fair. I really like that.
Yeah, but this is the scary thing about Incineroar. You have to get back to ledge. Actually able to get back on stage and able to kind of get back into a neutral position. Now Moxie trying to get back on stage herself, and she does.
Gotta catch that landing. Jump. He'll still have the jump at the end.
Really nice catch. And the spook.
Going for the dare. That was necessary. It needed to be done. I was like, oh, go for fair, just knock them back out.
Incineroar would have ended up getting back. He's been really good at making sure that he's able to snap to those ledges. Unfortunately, if he's not able to, Incineroar has really predictable recovery.
Yeah,
side B, up B, try to get back to ledge. That's your goal.
It's like if Wolf gets F tilt every time on Incineroar up B, I don't know what you can't side B to ledge. You're gonna get F tilted even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a terrible.
It kind of if you're not, it's the same matchup as some of the more difficult characters when your recovery's poor, right? Is that if he's off stage, there's not much he can do. There's really not much. If he's getting thrown off stage, there's not much he can do. You just even saw Moxie was trying to push him to the end of the stage every single time.
You just really need to rely on my neutral is better than my opponent's. I will maintain stage control for X amount of time until this percent, and then I will clean it up. If something happens where I get off stage, I will do my best to live for that high percent area. And it's when you're a character like Incineroar, that's what you really need to kind of drill down on. Is your neutral is going to be top.
Right. Yeah, no, definitely one of the things that, again, it's any of those big characters, you see them constantly throwing them off stage. You never really saw the Incineroar above Moxie. So you didn't necessarily see the dare, setups. You didn't necessarily see a lot of good revenge setups. You didn't see a lot of on-stage presence. Moxie just had so much pressure to keep him off the stage. There wasn't much that the Incineroar could do.
Now, Stockton. Min Min.
Where's the Min? Where's Nicholas?
Nim.
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 Oh, long day. It's okay.
It's a fun day. It's
exactly
a nice little fun day.
Whole day of Smash. Come on. What's better than that?
I know. I have not been in a room like this in so long. This Smash. It's really refreshing to see, to be honest, because Just 2 rooms full of people that just really like the game, really love it. It's super nice because you're behind a screen a lot of the times. You're doing this online, and just there's that distance. I actually live 2.5 hours away from here.
Okay.
I drove out, and it's really nice to actually see everybody here.
Yeah. So it's nice. We also had like a 2-hour drive, so honestly, it is nice being able to come out here and being in this area. But we are going into game number 2 here, and it's going to be the Yoshi player coming in for Stockton.
I have a feeling the Minden players are no longer in the building.
Maybe it's just giving the teammates the rest. Letting them play these kind of matchups. So
Bear to bear.
But I mean, that's the thing here too, where it's hard if you're the Yoshi player.
There was no jump, air dodge down,
panic jump, really tough. It's you gotta keep tournament stamina was something that we've also talked about a lot, just in general for Smash players. When we started bracket, SmashCon still hadn't had their last pool to get to 128. They still hadn't fully started that pool. That wave was still coming in. So you have people that have been waiting there all day. You have people there that were at 11 a.m. pools. I had a couple of kids that did Kiwi had an 11 a.m. pool, for example, and now she's going to be expected to play again in like 2 hours.
It's definitely an endurance test in a lot of ways. Can you keep that mentality up when you may not have had the time to eat because based on your bracket and whatnot? Can you keep up the momentum and going and going and going? And then you eventually, it's like if you're winning at a certain point, you might even get like imposter syndrome.
Are you supposed to parents know we fed their children today?
We did. We did.
Yes, we fed them today. Don't worry about that. I'm talking about other tournaments. We don't do that here.
Those tacos were delicious. All right. Yes. Actually, though, like really impressed with those tacos. Those were delicious.
Even the mac and cheese, yum in my tum tum.
Okay.
So as time flies, we're seeing Yoshi down to 1 stock left. Might be looking like a 3 stock right now for Moxie.
Yeah, really good job here from the Wolf, just able to juggle up this Yoshi. That's one of the difficult things that, if Yoshi isn't able to necessarily land, just trying to go for these different options, able to get the fair there, though, and able to get back to stage.
Footsies. I love Yoshi's crawl.
Yeah, the little dinosaur crawl, just trying to see low profiling what they can do. Good egg gim trying to get there, but Moxie able to get out of that.
Yeah, Yoshi at 125. We cooking. Yoshi's got the eggs. Do we have breakfast? I don't know.
Big dino egg breakfast.
Yeah, I know.
Moxie able to get that dash. Now she's going to end up in this last hit scenario, just trying to look and try and get this read. End up getting back to stage, forward tilt.
Yeah.
Push the Yoshi off, and force that air dodge with the laser. So really nicely done in that setup.
I am a big proponent of telling people to stop being aggressive at ledge. I'm not a fan of jumping in from ledge. Like you let go of ledge and jump in for an attack, for like some form of attack. We saw Yoshi do that just now, and it just cost him the rest of the stuff. F fair off, F tilt back right off stage, nair. Stop it.
Still, it's hard in that matchup too, just because again, if you get hit with laser, there's not much that you're going to be able to do, right? Especially if you're off stage. What is the Yoshi supposed to do? The Yoshi's already used their jump, right? So their only other option is to go for another egg, and then you risk not actually snapping to legend time, or you go for the early edge air dodge. Just had to wait and be a little bit more patient, time that, and then air dodge so that you snap.
Min.
Where's the Min?
We'll see it eventually.
That is the best matchup into the Wolf, personally, I think that is the best matchup on Stockton. It's a Sonic now, and a Mewtwo, and a Min.
Maybe it's a very much a player thing where they're very uncomfortable with the matchup.
Potentially.
It could very well be that. I know that there's certain matchups that as Banjo player, I'm more comfortable with that should be in theory bad matchups, or there's certain matchups that I just don't like playing, even though they should be good for me. It could be very well for that.
What's an example of a winning matchup that you don't like playing? As Banjo.
Give me a minute and I'll think about it. Now you're putting me on the spot.
I'm sorry.
For Falco, I actually like fighting Falco, even though that's a bad matchup for me. I actually low key think Joker's even with Banjo. I know that's a really unpopular opinion. Some Banjos hold it. I just think Arsene comes out not quick enough in some ways, and you can get Arsene.
True,
but that's not what we're going to be talking about right now. We're talking about Sonic.
Yes, so Sonic coming in really good. I like that mix up too. Again, not playing against the Mewtwo, even though the Mewtwo did quite well. Sonic is able to do a lot of just goofy things into the Wolf matchup, able to get a lot of these confirms, a lot of these juggles if they play it right. Luigi, that's the matchup.
I feel like in theory Banjo should win that just because if to stay out of range of grab, that should be fine. I don't like it. I've only thrown my controller a couple times, and one was against Luigi.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
No, like I said, I asked the question, so at least we get the answer. So that's always really good. But anyways, Sonic now already at 79%, but able to get these good juggles, trying to bring it back to even. Now getting juggled himself, trying to get back to stage, gets lasered, and yeah, just playing their game, making sure they're not necessarily they're looking for confirms at this point. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for trying to spin dash down air to cancel out of it. Trying to read a high recovery. I don't think Wolf is going to recover the high that often. Probably should have floated down a little bit to try and interact with side B a little bit more. Catching the recovery with laser.
Mm-hmm. Really, really good there. Actually able to mash out of the grab. So unless potentially letting them out of that grab too. Nice dash attack, able to push him off of the stage. Is Moxie going to be able to catch this? No, he does actually get back, but push back off stage. 159 on Sonic, not necessarily where you want to be.
Yeah.
Really, really high percent. Anything a soft breeze is going to end up killing the Sonic. Charging up that F smash, not able to get the 2-frame.
Yeah. We did see that F tilt read to push Wolf right back off, and that's kind of working decently well for Sonic right now. Probably would like to see a little bit more of that, but that F tilt is going to take it.
Yeah, really nicely done there from Moxie. Able to get that F tilt, able to get the Sonic off on this first stock, but 98% herself. So going to be a bit more difficult now getting juggled up. So will she get pushed into a last stock situation?
Yeah, we will see. 113 laser. Spring is going to put Wolf back on the platform, but Sonic being above Wolf is proving to be very difficult for Sonic's land, which you would think would be the opposite. Sonic probably has a decent time landing with being able to do that kind of air mobility with spin dash. Trying to read the roll in with down smash is not going to connect. So we're going to get a jump.
Yeah, a lot of Sonic's landing options are very linear, like they're expected. There's so few of them, but they're very expected. Able to pop him up with the laser now, 88%. That is looking to go into the kill range for the Wolf. Wolf looking to try and get this Gimp, but misses the tech and loses the stock.
Yeah, that stage spike is going to put the Sonic on the board, putting Fisher down to 7 stocks. But with 2 stocks left on Stockton. I did not make that connection until now. You got to put a lot of worth into these 2 stocks, and at 134, it's looking like this one's going to get burned.
Yes. So really nicely done, getting the pummels, getting the grab, trying to just look for those 2 frames as much as they can, get those edge guards. Interesting. So Sonic able to get back, and now that up tilt puts us in a last stock situation for Stockton. Now 7-1.
Yeah, I love Wolf. It's such a. I feel like we don't see it that often, and it's such a good strong kill. It's just kind of shallow.
That's a lot of the up tilts on characters. They're strong, but they're very shallow.
Yeah.
They just have really small hitboxes. They're not able to connect very often. It's like you're looking at like Pac-Man's up tilt. Pac-Man's an up tilt or up smash. One of those has a really, really tiny hitbox, and it's difficult to try and get there. Moxie now already stocking up 91% against this Sonic, looking really, really good, only taking 4% herself so far in these interactions, or this current stock.
Well, spin dash, try to get away, but gonna read the landing right there. Gonna send Sonic right back out to disadvantage. And the up smash, the back hit is going to send Sonic right up. I don't think any amount of the
not at that percentage. So again, one of the other tried and true Wolf combos is up smash out of shield, right?
Yeah, dude, I remember Wolf up smash state like early. Oh my god, Wolf up smash and the F smash are so prominent everywhere.
When you have good F smashes in this game, you're a good character because it just gives you really nice out of shield options and teaches that fundamental, right? Of like, all right, I'm in my shield, right? I need to look at what are my options. So
and the stock count
7-0.
7 again. Wow,
double 7-0 from Moxie. So really nicely done against Stockton for her. Bringing now Fisher into that winners finals where they're going to play either LIU or NEIT. I'm not sure if that matchup has started yet.
Are the Fisher players like, dude, why aren't you letting us play?
No, I mean they've even talked about that too. I know Moxie and G are, really interested in just kind of, working it, but we'll make sure that everybody they've all at least gotten one chance to play for the most part.
She's definitely bringing prime A game.
Exactly.
Super strong. Really, really wonderful to see.
I know very little about Stockton, but what I saw was she was moving out of the way before they even knew to attack.
Yeah.
Like,
Was that the end of the match?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. BRB.
Yeah.
So that was Stockton versus Fisher. Eric, thank you again.
Absolutely.
It really is a pleasure.
No problem. Absolutely.
And
It's fun.
congratulations to Fisher up until this point, man.
Yeah.
Like, really, you guys are like holding it strong. It's really crazy to see. But we're gonna take a bit of a break. We will see you guys when we get back. Thank you guys again for watching. This has been the Campus Invitational, hosted here at Post University, sponsored by Monster Energy, the ECAC, and of course Post University as well. Again, grab the peach flavor for Monster. It's so good. I was gonna grab another one. Or this again. I showed it
That's
before.
the
I think this is the peach one. Super good. What's the name of it? Ultra Peachy Keen.
Nice.
Get that Ultra Peachy Keen right now. It's super good. Like really. We'll see you guys when we get back. Thank you.